Hello, beautiful family. How are you all doing? Thank you for the love and the support. So, my beautiful people, today we want to share with you what that's the normalization ever and see. When the Deputy Prime Minister came up to say that she received a message from Attorney Levy, a lot of people were doubting her. They said it's not true, that it is a possican, that they want to hear it from Attorney Levy themselves for them to believe it. So we were so surprised also that the acting prime minister also gave the same message, that it is true that Attorney Levy also passed message to him, that he was the first person that received the message before the message was passed to the deputy prime minister. Please let it not be that I'm the one that is trying to just frame all this word. Let's hear from him and I'll be right back.
People. He rise up to free his people, not just for his own personal gain, but for the Biafra at large, because that is our mandate, of which some misinterpret when they don't know what the word mandate is all about. Mandate is when you have your focus. Mandate is when you set your eyes on the prize. Mandate is just like a marathon race, or you call it any kind of race, or you play in a football sport or whatever you're doing. You have a goal, you have a reason, you have what you want to achieve at the end. That is your mandate. Our mandate is to restore Biafra at its fullest, is to totally liberate our land, is to totally regain our sovereignty. That is Biafran's mandate. Biafran mandate is not just a particular individual opinion or individual thing. It's the mandate of the Biafran people. That's where we all set our eyes on the ball. That's where what we are fighting for is the mandate of the total restoration of Biafra. My fellow Biafrans in Owerri State, please stand firm. Don't let anyone deceive you. Follow the direction of the government. Freedom fighting is not a joke, it's a proceeding. There is a process to achieve it. We are not the first that started this. Different countries in part of the world, they have fought for their freedom. It's not a day journey. It takes time. We just have to have patience and follow the due process. Just like me going to Washington, D.C. with our lobbies, of which they be doing a great job. It's a process to get to the White House. It's a process to get to Congress. It's a process. One, they get to know you. Two, they get to know what you're fighting for. Three, they will have to know your demand. Four, they have to legislate and come to total agreement with the body of the Congress, and they vote on it. It is a process. Everything we are doing have a process, and that process must not be messed up by anyone. Yesterday, we had Ngozi Orabeze talking about the message she received from Attorney Levy. That message had been passed to Ngozi before, to disease from social media. And why that message was directly from Attorney Levy? Because our PM were know that Ngozi is working with Levy, since she refused to listen to our civil attorney Mariam. So Levy, he have to send this message through Levy. I received the message before she do. It's for her to disease from social media, because she's causing more harm to what we are doing. She's causing more harm to the same mandate that she was asked to protect. Instead of protecting the mandate, she's causing harm, causing havoc, putting our prime minister in more problem, making him to answer both what he know and what he did not know about. is causing more harm. For using the name of our prime minister in whatever she is doing, with the letter heading stating that this is from the office of the prime minister. How will you use his name while he's in detention answering questions about the movement? That is not right. That is not something that she's supposed to be doing. We all saw the bylaw that was posted yesterday in Twitter space. On the signatory, you will see the acting prime minister's signature with the name. We did not attach the prime minister name there. You cannot do that while he's not currently present with us as of this moment. So we not want to put him in jeopardy or indict him of what he don't know. Any action that we are taking now, we don't want him to be responsible for that. That is the fact. And secondly, she was asked to stop using brigging. Even the attorney that is working with Ngozi Orabeze, Levy, advised Ngozi as well to stop using brigging. She already formed her parallel government. Let her go ahead and use that. 2 days ago, she was telling her gullible ones about how the government was registered and this and that. That is not what we are talking about now. What we are talking about is to do the right thing, is to stop deceiving the Biafran people, is to stop giving the Biafran people false hope. And the same lobby that Ngozi Orabeze have cajoled, calls all manner of name, call them criminal and all that. On her message 2 days ago, she actually trying to recall the lobby by asking the lobbies, can they go back? Can they go online and dig more information about the formation of the government and this? The same lobby that have disassociated themselves from you, the same lobby that have said they don't want to work with her. So she still wants them to work with her, of which they cannot work with a liar. They cannot work with someone who manipulates messages, alter messages, and do stuff that she was asked not to do. She was strictly warned to desist from social media. She can go and propagate about herself, but not about the Biafra Republic government in Ezra, and stop using the brigade logo, anything that has to do with Biafra Republic government in Ezra, because she is no more part of Biafra Republic government. And on the same message from Levy, our prime minister is healthy and he sent his message. Shortly, he will definitely be with us. We believe that he will be free. We believe that the Finnish authority will do the right thing. Just like the press briefing yesterday, we send a message to the Finnish government. The Finnish government know what freedom is all about. They have been in that memory lane before. They used to be part of the Soviet Union, and they break off from Soviet Union. And at the time, they used to be under the occupation of Russia. They fought to free themselves. They know what freedom is all about. It's not a joke. You fight, you fight. Just like Dr. Shu Ayaba. He made Dr. Shu Ayaba our Ambazonia sister nation. Dr. Shu Ayaba made it clear that freedom is not given. Freedom is taken. Fellow Biafrans, if you have not been working towards getting your freedom, kindly do that. Don't think it will be handed over to you in a platter of gold. No way. You have to fight. Fight for what belongs to you. Just like if you're one of the farmers back home, and one day you wake up, you find yourself in your courtyard trying to cultivate. and you see a total stranger cultivating in your farmland, what will you do? You ask questions. Why are you here? What are you doing in my land? What are you doing in my farm? What are you doing in my cabal? What are you doing in my territory? You will ask this question again and again to find out why this person is here, who permit this person to be there. The next thing you will reply, whoever it is get out. Get out from my family. Get out from my land, that this land belongs to you. And if this opposition decide to fight you, what do? You fight back. And you should have the upper hand because that land belongs to you. And you were convinced, it's your property, you will fight. This is exactly what we are doing. Finland, EU, if that offend you, your name is sorry. You have done it before. You fought against those that try to invade your land. You fought against the occupier of your land. Why is it now that when we Biafrans are fighting, instead of you to support us, rather you go the opposite direction? We ask you that you practice what you preach. And all over the world, we all see what is going on today. All the terrorists that is happening, none is attached or labeled or part of the Biafran people, because the Biafran people are good people. The Biafran people are not terrorists. We will never be, we are not made to be one. We don't want to be either. Rather, it seems like the world has turned blind eyes on Biafran people, but we Biafrans, we will love ourselves until we die. And whether the world like it or not, we'll keep fighting until we free ourselves. The world were known that the Nigerian state is a terrorist country. Why are they supporting a terrorist country? Why not them support the Biafran people? This is a question we throw to them. For them to support Biafran people, fellow Biafrans, don't be deceived. And don't let anyone tell you that freedom is not worth fighting for. Freedom is worth fighting for. If you have not started, please kindly do your research about countries that have fought for their freedom. And if you will find out that they are better off now than before. See how Biafra will skyrocket and the sky will be our limit. We will compete among League of All Nations. We will compete with every country. And Biafra have a lot to offer, from sport to entertainment, technology, whatever you can count of. Here in the United States of America, we have over 4,000 registered nurses and doctors that are Biafrans, and they are contributing to the society of America. They are contributing to the economy of America. That is who we are. Wherever we find ourselves in the world, we will be part of that community, because we are not coming there to commit crime, to commit anything that is against the law of that country. We are law-abiding citizens. We are law-abiding wherever we find ourselves. That is who we are. I don't know if the West, if they don't want to embrace such people. Here behind me is the flag of the United States of America. And what we Biafra do, we hug it. And we have our flag here. We have Israel and Finland. We don't burn flags to work with such group of people. Why not work with the Biafran people that we participate in bringing peace and security to the global community? I have a question. Peace, security, I'm thinking, I don't know if you are thinking the same thing that I'm thinking here. I'm thinking that is the main objective of the EU. That is the main objective of the United Nations. If the United Nations cannot work towards peace, security of humankind, what are they working for? What are they doing? If the United Nations cannot care about humanity, cannot care about human rights, cannot care about human freedom, for humans to decide who govern them, to decide who they will be, to decide how they want to live, that means they are not working towards safeguarding the humanity, doing the right thing for the humankind. Are they working opposite way? They should preach. They should exercise what they preach. They should do what they preach. The main aim of forming the United Nations is to unite the whole world to a peace global community. The Biafran people are asking for peace in their land. They are asking for total liberation of their land. They are asking to be free from all kinds of terrorists. They are asking the invaders that are terrorists to make sure that they wipe out the Biafrans from their territory, to make sure that they succeed in chasing us out of our land. Fellow Biafrans, stand your ground. Don't be bullied. Don't let anyone come to your land and chase you out. Fight. Defend yourself. And for those that are still following Ngozi or Abeze, she's misleading you. You need to make a quick U-turn. She knows who she's working for. She have her handlers. Don't let her bring you out to the Nigerian state. Recent days, she mentioned about her government will now have a governor. She won't be calling them admin. Governor is in a land that you have totally liberated. We are still fighting to liberate. We don't have offices where our administrators, as of now, will be operating from. That's why we are working hard to get to that position. And as of now, we cannot actually freely have our money, a Gemma, in Biafra land and be using it. Because before you can use your money, you will have a bank, you will have countries you can trade with, the international community, United Nations. Your money will be approved so that it can be traded with other countries or the countries that have recognized you. All these false hope promises, please don't align with whoever that is deceiving you. Follow the footsteps, listen to what the Biafran government directives. Everything is step by step, stage by stage. When we get to that time, we will give you the proper guideline and we will let you when that will be. And the steadfastness, show how tough and strong you are. Don't betray your people. And when you betray your people, you have betrayed the entire humanity. You have shown that from day one, you are never to be trusted. You have shown that from day one, you are never to be trusted. Because what we are doing, we used to say is spiritual. At the same time, we use our common sense. You have to look in the history of mankind. Every country that have fought for their freedom, no country will come and tell you how easy it is. It's not easy. That is why it's called freedom fighting. I urge you to have the spirit of never give up, never surrender. Keep fighting until the end. Keep fighting. I have watched some races where some people will run and they will fail. What do? Some even have to crawl till the finish line. Some will crawl to the finish line because If you don't get to the finish line, you have not get your mandate. The mandate is when you get to the finish line. The mandate is when you start the race to finish it up. Anyhow, you get to the finish line, that's when you get that mandate. So that should be a mandate where we all should set our eyes on. Fellow Biafrans, I urge all of us to stand strong. This is a trying time. It's never going to be easy, but we have some good news coming from Washington very soon. We will be celebrating. At the end, Biafra will be victorious. And for those that are still doubting what we are doing, please stop doubting. I urge all of us to stand firm and for opportunity to be in your midst, stand strong. Don't let anyone chase you from your land. Defend yourself and work with the government of Biafra. Follow the directives. At the end, we will all emerge and come out victorious. We pray and we believe our Prime Minister will soon be with us. And don't let anyone deceive you. This is the government that he aligned himself with. This is the true government. This is the government that starts this journey. And this is the same government that will end it. Thank you from here. Thank you all people for waiting for this fine opportunity. Thank you all from here. Ndewon.
So my beautiful family, that brings us to the end of this update. Do well to like the video, share and subscribe. I still remain your one and only Progress the Analyst, as I will keep updating you back to back. Thank you and bye for now.